Welcome to The Quiet Room, brought to you by the creator of Truth Well Told Tarot. Your space for relaxing music, meditation and sleep enhancement. Join me on my new channel. I'll leave all the details below. The Quiet Room. Hello Gemini, and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your December 2024 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Gemini. We're going to pull you an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, relationship areas, money, career, finances too, and any other thread that comes out. As always, take what resonates. This won't be for everyone. Your overarching energy, we have the Chariot. It is a major arcana. So is the Hermit. Two of Wands. We have the Empress, King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, male or female, or the energy of the card, confident, go-getting, driven, action-orientated, courageous, assertive, natural leader. That could be the energy that you're adopting. Let's see what we have for you, Gemini. Let's pull cards for love, romance, general relationships first. What do we have for Gemini? Message for Gemini. Love, romance, relationships. The Two of Cups come out. It's come out reversed. Six of Pentacles. Let's see what we have for you in terms of money areas. Message for Gemini, thank you. King of Swords, can be you Gemini, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody who manifests as a King of Swords, male or female. And the Four of Cups. So let's see what we have as an angel answer card. Message for Gemini. Yeah, abundance. Abundance can be when we don't feel lack. It can also be money areas. Okay, let's pull a romance angel message. What do we have for Gemini? We've got unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. What do we have for Gemini? We have face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. I love the energy of the Chariot. The Chariot is about taking the reins of a situation and overcoming obstacles. And it is a card of victory, triumph, success, achievement, winning, most definitely, but it also represents the potential of moving from what was to what will be. So there could be some move that you're making here. In addition to that, Gemini, I also want to stress the importance of a vehicle or travel this month as well. And when we are in a seasonal month as well, so there is obviously going to be travel for a lot of people. But the Chariot can also be very significant in terms of a particular important trip or a vehicle of some kind. Significant things to do with a vehicle, whether it's a new vehicle or challenges with vehicle or challenges with travel in some way, or challenges with transport. So it might well be best that if you are planning some kind of trip, do it in advance. And similarly, if there is some kind of vehicle purchase of some kind, there's always an energy here of make sure that you get it fully checked out. Even before purchasing, certainly if it's a kind of used vehicle of any kind. But it can represent just the importance of a vehicle or transport in some way. Now, you have the Chariot, going back to the energy of the Chariot. I feel that you're moving on from something, but you're very clear in terms of where you're moving towards. And I think that there is that sense of you're doing it and you're going to make it happen. There is that sense of perseverance potentially here, but absolutely digging in, and you're going to make it happen. You're going to make this kind of move. You're going to make this kind of shift happen. This is what I see for you. It can highlight also if you're waiting for a success or victory or an achievement or a win to come your way. This is confirmation of that coming your way as well in December time. I feel in business terms here, Gemini, you've got some kind of significant. These two kings could be the same people. These two kings could be energies of you, like I said. I think that you have something to think about. Something that might well be a little bit unexpected is the energy that I'm getting here. Because this feels like somebody might be telling you something and you're thinking about it. You're not saying yes, you're not saying no, you're thinking about it. And in doing that, you're kind of weighing up your current circumstances and where you want to be in your future. And you might have some kind of significant decision to make here in terms of, am I getting to where I want to be here in my current circumstances? Or should I really consider what's being offered to me here, what I'm hearing about, what I'm told about? It can sometimes be through somebody who is close to you, but it's not limited to that. This can be considering something that maybe you hadn't given consideration to. Sometimes with this kind of energy, we just stay in the energy of the Four of Cups because it can be familiar. Doesn't necessarily mean that this person is content or fulfilled, but it's because it can be the familiar, you know it. And it can sometimes be that kind of energy of, I'm bored, I feel apathy, but I haven't done anything about it. Something might be coming into you where you think, wow, I'm going to think about this, I need to consider it. Something that you might not have even considered. Someone might be telling you about something here, certainly in terms of business, career, financial areas, because it's prompting action and it feels like it's prompting a move and it feels like it's prompting to move on from what was to what will be. So this is really kind of like choices about your future and making you think about your future and where you want to be and whether you are satisfied in your current circumstances or just bored and not done anything about it yet, and whether this is something that you really need to consider. It could even be things like being headhunted as well. It just feels like it's a bit of a nudge to make you rethink, make you stand up and take notice kind of energy of, am I happy where I am, or do I want to go for this that's on offer for me? Because I feel if you do, there is victory here. There is a triumph here, there's a success. If you choose to go for what's on offer to you, this is the energy at play, but it means leaving something behind. But absolutely abundance being right above this. And abundance isn't, like I said, just money. There could be money reasons, but there's also emotional energies here, fulfillment. And sometimes the Four of Cups can be linked with missed opportunities. I certainly feel that you're figuring out. The Hermit and the Empress really kind of reflecting on what's led to this point, where you are, doing some soul searching, taking some kind of even time out to really reflect and again find answers and wisdom in terms of how you feel in terms of moving forward to the new. The Empress is the birth of something new. She's very good in terms of new money and new abundance. So this is that sense of, you're giving deep reflection and deep consideration, I feel. You could also be talking to a trusted source with the Hermit, a sage, somebody who gives you counsel, shares their wisdom with you as well. But new abundance is on offer for you here, blossoming abundance. And also, again, two big abundant energies, the Angel Answer card and the Empress. This is just that powerful energy here, Gemini. It's something that you hadn't taken action on, and you weren't necessarily fulfilled, but something is making you stand up and is getting your attention. And the more you think about it, the more you think, actually, do I need to kind of align myself with being in a place, an environment that gives me greater abundance, makes me feel that I'm at the beginnings of something that could really grow into something wonderful. This is that kind of energy at play. Again, this could be your energy with the King of Wands, or the King of Wands could be offering you opportunity as well in business, career, finances. King of Wands is an exciting leader. They're driven. They lead from the front. They have high energy. They're inspirational. So you could be connecting to that kind of person. You could be having a conversation with them. You could well be seeing, because it definitely feels like something that you were kind of on the fence with. Now you're at some kind of crossroads. So there is some kind of progression here in terms of, all right, what do I want to do? The time is now to make some kind of decision or choice. Do I stay or go? The world is in your hands. You have a choice. Yes, it means kind of stepping into the unknown, but it could well be that's where you feel expansion and growth and excitement and possibility and creativity and empowerment lie for you. This is the energy at play here, Gemini. There is a choice at a crossroads, because it definitely feels like whatever you are being offered here, or whatever is opening up for you here, it definitely feels like you've certainly got the abilities to get it in the bag. That's definitely the energy here at play. But then it brings you to a crossroads in terms of, but it means stepping into the unknown, and am I ready for that? Or do I stay where I'm not particularly fulfilled, I'm a bit bored, but I know it? So those are the choices that only you can make. But the Charioteer does actually move on from what was to what will be. And that's what it takes there is an opportunity here for real victory, triumph, success, win. Forward movement even in terms of career. But sometimes we have to leave something behind and accept that. Is it always easy? No. But, it means really that sense of taking the reins of a situation and moving forward is what I see for you here. So powerful energy in terms of business, career, financial areas. Let's have a look at love, romance, and relationship areas. Something's not working. Now, Two of Cups can be friendship. We have unrequited love here, so certainly in terms of relationships, it might well be that you don't feel that there's enough in a relationship to keep you in it. You're not getting what you want. It could well be that there is a feeling of one person has the relationship that they want, but you don't. So there could well be some kind of imbalance here as well. But this is somebody who is wanting to rebalance things, wanting to kind of make amends. Now, the Six of Pentacles, it can be that sense of giving and receiving. One person shouldn't take more than they give. The other person shouldn't give more than they take. Somebody is reaching out, wanting to kind of rebalance something. Again, value, worth, solid, stable energy with the Pentacles energy. But it might well be that you don't know. You don't know if something can be rebalanced. There is just a sense of a feeling. Unrequited love is when we're not really getting what we want. We feel that sense of lack. Sometimes there is that sense of yearning as well, but we feel that sense of lack in terms of not getting what we want. And this is the energy at play. This is an opportunity to rebalance something that's out of balance. But you have to decide here, Gemini, with the Chariot. Where likely you see your life unfolding, do you feel that you can overcome the challenges and claim victory over them between you? And potentially rebalance something that's out of balance? Or is it about moving on? So this feels like that's the choice available to you. The Hermit and the Empress, very powerful in terms of healing, very powerful also in real soul-searching energy, letting experience be your guide in terms of how you feel you need to move forward. The Empress can actually be a person. The Empress can be a mother. So the trusted source here could well be a mother helping you figure something out. Somebody who knows energies of, again, the world very, very well. She's very nurturing. She's very healing. She's very knowledgeable. She's got experience, the Empress. So this could well be a powerful person who embodies those qualities. Can be a mother figure also, helping you figure things out. Now, the Empress can also be the birth of the new. But where there is maybe a re-establishing of the boundaries, wanting to feel like an Empress, wanting to feel bountiful, not wanting to feel lack, not wanting to feel unrequited, not wanting to yearn for something that you're not getting. So this is complete opposite to that. This is bountifulness. This is a fulfillment energy. This is not accepting less than you deserve kind of energy. Self-respect, self-value, self-care, self-appreciation is all linked with the Empress, and she really won't accept anything less than what she deserves as well as an energy. So I think that you're either connecting to somebody who is helping you figure something out and giving you some wise advice, helping point you in the right direction. But it can also be about what you want a relationship to be. And does this have the potential to be that? Can you overcome the difficulties and challenges between you? Or is it about stepping into the unknown? This is what's at play to you. The Hermit can be about just reflecting on what's led to this point, letting wisdom guidance be your advice, finding answers from within, taking time, to yourself to have some space to reflect as well. But you do find answers with this kind of energy in terms of how you need to move forward. The Empress can also be the birth of the new, renewed, next level in terms of love, romance, relationships. It is Venus energy. It's going to come to some choice. Now, the King of Wands could be the person that's involved in this, but the King of Wands can also be taking control, taking charge, taking the lead in your own life as well. Again, male or female with the King of Wands. I'm not gender specific in general readings, but the Two of Wands does bring you to some kind of crossroads. Do I stay or go? Do I go this way or that way? It's about making life choices about your future and doing what's right for you. You're ready. You're ready to take your world in your hands and make choices in terms of that feel right for you. Again, taking the lead, taking charge, even being courageous with that King of Wands energy and knowing where you need to go. So this is what I see for you here, Gemini. You have a life choice to make or a decision. The fundamental thing that should drive this in terms of your answer, how you find your answer is, does this have the potential to lead to this? Abundance, where I don't feel lack, where I feel I'm getting everything that I want. And that's the fundamental question that you should ask yourself, and that should guide your decision at a crossroads. Is there potential for that? Because the Two of Cups is when two people are not working, they're not gelling, they're not fitting together, there's disharmony, even the potential of breakups as well. You're not on the same page, quite the opposite. It's division, there's a division here. It's that sense of it's just not working. And it's whether you have the potential to overcome differences and get back on your feet in the relationship, or you move on. But Spirit's saying the thing that should drive your choice is abundance. So let's see what we have for you as a Spirit Animal Oracle card. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. We have number 14, Chameleon Spirit, act as if. Yeah. The Chameleon Spirit can adapt to different environments, can change colours to suit its environment. But there is also truth at its core, right? So there's definitely a feeling here of, are we there can be an energy of are we trying to please other people and dance to somebody else's tune at the sacrifice of our true self? And there is a feeling here of certainly you have the potential to do that, but there is an energy of truth with this, being truth at the core. This is about you and the kind of environment and colours and abundance that you want to display to the world as well. So sometimes this can be about, what I always feel is like dancing to someone else's tune at the sacrifice of you. And are you willing to do that anymore? Chameleon can also be about sometimes when we're dealing with an actual chameleon. Somebody who might promise the earth, say all the right things, but, and understand what buttons to press and understand what colours to transform into to say all the right things, play to a crowd. But ultimately, there's still that person underneath. So you might be dealing with somebody who has a bit of a false narrative, who might be saying everything that you want to hear, but do you believe it? That could be in any aspect of life as well. Yeah, the additional thing with the chameleon, I mean, certainly in terms of business, career, because again, you could be dealing with any of those energies. It can also be about adapting to your environment or adapting to change, or having certainly the skills, the experience and the knowledge to adapt and change to your circumstances at your will. Very empowered energy in that respect. Bottom of the deck, we have number 52, Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. Magic is about manifesting what you want, turning something negative to positive, an idea into reality, base metal to gold. How will that manifest for you? And it's really in terms of what this charioteer is. It is about, do I move on completely from a situation, or do I overcome the differences and get to where I want to be, in my current circumstances? Am I ever going to get that? And those, again, are the questions that need to be driven from an abundance mindset. All right. Let's pull a message from Spirit to finish off your reading. What do we have for Gemini? When you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. Powerful message. Gemini, that's what I have for you for December 2024. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month. And for those that celebrate, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I'll see you next time.